I need sunglasses. I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Wow. Can everybody hear me? Are you guys set? Everybody ready? So look, I want to thank everybody for their support. It truly means the world to me. I have no idea what's going on because obviously I haven't seen anything. I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. In fact, there is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Thank you all.
Hello, everyone. So, of course, he is innocent.
What was my timing on that?
Eyes. So that was his statement. How's everyone doing?
This new vertical thing, is that going to affect you guys at all?
Hit the like button, please, folks. FAFO, exactly. I agree with you as well, Tina. So I'll take that down and I'll go back to where we were earlier. All right, let me cancel that.
And Joseph Hoyt, Dallas Morning News.
All right, we're not looking at that. So tell me what AI, I'm doing great. When I got this news, I was like, oh boy. Are they finally going to start holding these people accountable? AI, let us know if you are new here. And so, yeah, this is what we just watched. And he didn't say very much, but oh my God, they are having a meltdown. Yeah, he's in the find out phase. He's already done the FA. He said he was shocked. How you doing, Greg? Let me go ahead and do the roll call so I don't forget it. Greg, yeah, Robert, yes. I am so sick and tired of these people. And he knew better. My Girls and AI Smart Cities, Betty, Tina, Baldwin Birds, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Dr. Butler? I hope you're doing great. Oh, AI. Okay, AI is new here. Everyone say hello to AI and give AI a warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome. Thank you for joining the family. We are glad that you are here. We exposed the left. And let me click on this because this, oh my God, this is breaking news early. So you know their twist on it. And Doc, how you doing? Doc, have you been here before? Let us know if you're new. If you're new, we're going to give you a nice warm Rolynn's Reviews welcome as well. Yeah, no problem, AI. Ali, how are you, dear? These people are doing the most. And for my new people here, check out the videos that we've been doing. We've been exposing these people forever. And of course, in their eyes, he didn't do anything wrong. And we know that he did. Okay. And so, yeah, he was arrested earlier. And let me show you. Hold on. Let me put this up. And tell me what your thoughts are. Okay. So, yeah, he was arrested, but how much further will it go? Dorian said it's hilarious. Yeah. because they're used to being above the law. And, you know, maybe if they start holding people accountable, some of the shenanigans will stop. So I'll take this down and I will put up, what I was going to share with you. For those of you just coming home, and you've probably heard about it. And so, you know, here, you know, we're going to definitely discuss it. Okay. And let me see. Here we go. All right. I lost respect. Robert said, I lost respect for him. You know, I didn't have any to start with, Robert, because I told you how I feel about him and the other black race hustlers. All they do is tell us how horrible white people are, yet he's married to a white man. So stop it. Okay. With your gaslighting. Yes, he's the guy who says white people are a threat to America. Yeah. White people are just the worst of the worst in his eyes, but he's married to a white man. Make it make sense. So I don't listen to any of these people. Greg, Clayton Bigsby, Dave Chappelle's Greg, that is one of the funniest skits ever. Oh my God. Dave Chappelle and the KKK. Oh my God. James, how are you? James, I'm prepared. We're going to miss some more days of school. We have a major winter storm coming. AI, let us know what state you're in, love. All right. Independent journalist and former CNN anchor Don Lemon was arrested by federal agents. So these were in the wee hours, okay? He was at a hotel. And guess what? California. Okay, so he was there. Shame on him. Yeah. It's not Don, Kamala, Don, Kamala, Kentucky, all of these people. So that's why I don't listen to any of them. So of all places, and all of you know one of my very favorite songs, on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air. Up ahead in the distance, I saw a shimmering light. Oh my God. Of all songs, this is a song that came to mind. Okay. Head grew heavy and my sight grew dim. I had to stop for the night. Guess that's what he was doing. There she stood in the doorway. I heard the mission bell. I was thinking to myself, this could be heaven. Oh, this could be hell. Mayor, you're right on time. Okay. Yeah. So she lit up the candle. She showed me the way. There were voices from the corridor. I thought I heard them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Yes, Betty, such a lovely place. You like that, Doc? Doc, I love, that's one of my favorite songs, okay? Yes. There's plenty of room at the Hotel California. Any time of year. You can find it here. Oh my God. So he was arrested at the Beverly Hills Hotel. So I immediately thought about Hotel California. Yeah, you like that, my girls? Her mind is Tiffany twisted. She got the Mercedes Benz. Oh, she's got a lot of pretty, pretty boys. She calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard. Sweet summer is sweat. Some dance to remember. Some dance to forget. So I called up the captain. Please bring me my wine. And he said, we haven't had that spirit here since 1969. Still those voices are calling from far away. Wake you up in the middle of the night just to hear them say, welcome to the Hotel California. Woo! As soon as I heard he was arrested at a Beverly Hills, Mayor, yes. I said, okay, I have to sing Hotel California. My new people here, you can check out. I did a music reaction. That's one of my all-time favorite songs, Hotel California. Okay. So Tina, I'm worried to death about my great Tina. Just pray, love. Mayor, hello. All of you hit that like button. Yes, he knew what he was doing. You like that AI smarts? Yeah, got a lot of pretty boys. Yeah, he's pretty. Yeah. All the pretty girls walk like this. I want to see how he was strutting out of that hotel room. He was shocked. He was like, what? My girls, boom. My girl said we need to get together and play. Yeah, my girls, I'm going to be out of school a few more days this week, so we can definitely do another Zoom. Yes, Maga, hello. Were you going to send them to El Salvador? Yeah, so let me play. Those of you just coming in, of course, once he left court, he said a few words, but I want you to hear the take on this. And this is not what I was going to talk about, but I knew I had to, because we have talked about him and these other race hustlers forever. CJ, how you doing, love? And it's about time that they're receiving their comeuppance. They have done nothing but try to divide us. They're tools of the Democrats. We know that. And so I'm glad that they're finally getting their just due. Yeah, he violated the KKK Act. Shame on him. All right. So, yeah, let me, all right. So, yeah, these are the key details, and then I'll show you some more video. Location, again, he's about 11 o'clock p.m. local time, the Fairmont Century. He was there to cover the Grammy Awards, okay? And so the charges, Lemon faces federal charges, including conspiracy and interfering with the First Amendment rights of worshipers. The Department of Justice also cited a violation of the FACE Act, Freedom of Access to Clinic Entrances Act, which also applies to houses of worship. Yeah, my girls, all of you, if you're being blocked, YouTube is really in a frenzy with this blocking. So if you're being blocked, just change a letter or two. I don't know what they're doing, but it's a real problem. Okay. So anyway, the incident, the charges stem from a January 18th, 2026 protest at City's Church in St. Paul, Minnesota. Lemon was filming anti-ICE demonstrators who disrupted a service where an immigration and customs enforcement official serves as a pastor. Legal context. All right. A federal magistrate judge had previously declined to approve arrest. And this is a real problem, folks. And we've talked about that. Clayton Bigsby was in the KKK. That's one of my favorite skits from Dave Chappelle. Oh my God. He was hilarious. Okay. So anyway, yeah, this is what's going on. And these judges, folks, OMG. Tina, we are. And so anyway, the federal magistrate judge said no, they declined to approve the arrest warrants for Lemon, citing a lack of probable cause. But Attorney General Pam Bondi reportedly directed the DOJ to proceed with the case. So you see, they have stumbling blocks everywhere. Anytime they try to do something, these judges, OMG, they are from Hades, okay? All of them. So anyway, defense. Lemon's attorney, Abe Lowell, stated that Lemon was performing constitutionally protected work as a journalist and had no affiliation with the protest group. And of course, He doesn't do anything wrong. Lemon was expected to make his first appearance, and those of you who are just coming in, we've already watched his first appearance. So he didn't say that much, but he's still saying he's gonna still keep doing the same thing. Whatever, who cares? So yeah, I wanted to share that with you. And yeah, today is a good day, in the words of Ice Cube, right? So let me show you. Now, you know, the left-wing media nuts, they are livid, okay? We don't care. Hit the like button, folks. Also, share the stream out if you will. And I say the more the merrier. Okay. So yeah, I had to sing Hotel. As soon as I heard that, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. They arrested him at a hotel in California. I'm like, I am singing my song. So they're upset. And I'm here for it.
And a former colleague of mine and friend, Don Lemon, has been taken into custody by federal agents, according to his attorney. It comes after Lemon covered the protests earlier this month, dozens of anti-ICE protesters rushing inside of a church.
Hey, Jones. Hey, Jones. I thought you liked Hotel California. Jones, I'm doing this for you. How you doing, dear? I just want you to know I heard you singing. I hope you liked it. Hey, Jones, Martian Mellow, hello. Today is a good day. OMG. Wow. Oh, I'm doing well. It's Friday. I hope everyone had a fantastic Friday. I'm going to have a wonderful weekend. And for those that don't know, we are under another winter weather event. So I will be out of school a few more days this week. So, hey, we'll go live. We'll do a Zoom. We'll do whatever you want to do. All right, here you go.
In St. Paul, Minnesota. Now, Don has said that he was just there as a journalist, photographing the incident as a journalist, asking questions as a journalist after the protesters went in, and has been very clear he was not part of the protest group. In a statement, Don Lemon's attorney says, quote, "This unprecedented attack on the First Amendment and transparent attempt to distract attention from the many crises facing this administration will not stand."
James, you are savage. Woo! I have to read, James. I have to read this. I hope they make plenty of lemonade with all that squeezing that's going to happen in the federal pen. Boom! I love it. Hey, Jones, I love you, girl. Oh, my God. Yeah. I keep getting these songs stuck in your head. Oh, I'm so sorry. My Girls. I know My Girls is going to jump on that. My Girls, was that not savage? Woo! A Minnesota grand jury indicted Don Lemon. Yeah. Are you in the area where they're... Betty, I'm here at Fort Bragg, dear, in North Carolina. So I just know we're supposed to get several inches of snow. And I don't know when we're going back to school. So as long as I don't lose power, I'll be jumping on. You'll see me. In my opinion, he was outside with the group. I think he even got a call from the group so it could be on camera. Yeah, Marsh, you know, every time they're busted, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. You know how they are. That was savage. I love that, my girl. I need to pin that until someone comes up with a better comment. Yeah, I have to pin that. Woo! That's good. That's good.
Don will fight these charges vigorously and thoroughly in court. Now, I just want to quickly let you know, Don Lemon spoke with Allison Camerata, another former colleague and friend from CNN, who now works for Scripps News, about the church incident. Let's go to what she told us just moments ago.
So he said that he was covering a protest. This is the St. Paul church. The protesters had reason to believe that the pastor there was an ICE agent. And so Don, the way Don described it to me is that he was doing what we do. He was covering a protest. He wasn't conspiring with them. Of
course, he did nothing wrong. How you doing, partner? Everyone wish Chef Fine's Wine a happy birthday. Today is his birthday. and he's dropping in, joining us for a few minutes as he's enjoying the festivities. How you doing, partner? Don Lemon was arrested, dear. If you remember, I think you dropped in on when we were talking about what happened when they went into the church. Okay, Chris. Yeah, so yeah, he was arrested today at the Hotel California. And so, yeah, partner, did you have a nice birthday? Oh my goodness. Let us know if you had a good time. Hey, may God bless you with many, many more. That would be my prayer. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Zelly, how are you doing? Zelly. Oh my goodness. What is going on, Zelly? Chris, I'm trying to speak to everyone who's just joining us. Hit that like button. Livy boy, how you doing? Oh, now if they can make the charge, I want to see some charges stick. I'm glad he was arrested. Thank you. I'll be going out tomorrow in the snowstorm. Love you too, dear. Be careful, please. Gina, how are you? I may try to call you later or tomorrow, partner. Okay. Livy boy, yours is coming Tuesday. Okay, we'll have to go live and wish you a happy. All right. Be careful. I don't know how the weather is up there in Chicago, partner, but please be careful. Okay. And you know, we don't get a lot of snow here. We have another big storm coming. So yeah. All right.
Knew that they were going to be protesting something. He wasn't in on their plans. He said,
Livy boy, your birthday is February 3rd. That was my mom's birthday. I'll definitely go live so I can say hello to you. That's that date, very sentimental. That was my mom's birthday. So yeah, I knew I loved you, Livy boy.
Beforehand, which is one of the things that the DOJ has suggested. And then he stayed outside, he says. The protesters went inside the church. And when he realized that the protest was unfolding inside the church, he then went inside. And so, you know, obviously our legal experts can describe whether that's trespassing on private property. But either way, that's a misdemeanor. And you know, the idea that Don Lemon as a journalist has now been arrested is just in an entirely different category.
So, you know, they are just livid. They cannot believe. And of course, they're saying Trump is attacking them. But yeah, all of the things that they've done that they could have been arrested for, they don't need to complain. I'm just saying.
I didn't listen to 3.
Now, I have some more breaking news. We have just learned that another independent journalist who is very popular here and very well known here in Minneapolis and in Minnesota, Georgia Fort, has also been arrested. We have now seen video of her inside of her home telling us that there are FBI agents outside of her door demanding that she come out. She said that they had a warrant, that they had gone to a grand jury. So this is brand new breaking news. She is describing what is happening, saying that the federal agents say that they had a warrant, that there was a grand jury involved, and that she must come out to be arrested. She said that she spoke to her attorney. Her attorney advised her to go with them. And that is exactly what she did, and that she was taken to the Whipple building. So now there are 2 journalists who have been arrested by the FBI, by federal agents, after the incident that happened at a church. Joining me now are CNN's Kara Scannell.
So, you remember when everyone was complaining, Pam Bondi started arresting these people. Okay, now she's not playing. Okay. She is just, she's jumping on these people and they are like, what? Because they've never been held accountable. Zelly said, bravo. Okay.
And our chief media analyst, Brian Stelter. So, Kara, what are we learning about the situation with Don Lemon?
Well, Sarah, we do know that Don Lemon was arrested last night in Los Angeles in the 11 o'clock hour local time. I'm told by a source that he was in a hotel lobby on his way to an event related to covering the Grammy Awards. And that is when he was arrested by the agents and taken into custody. It is expected he will appear in court in Los Angeles this morning and that the charges against him will be unsealed. Now, as we've been discussing, Lemon was part of a larger attempt by the Justice Department to bring charges against a number of people, some from the protesting group last week, and that the judge had rejected that complaint against some of the individuals, including Don Lemon. He had suggested if DOJ wanted to go forward, they might want to look toward going before a grand jury. So that would follow the process that played out, where the judge did not believe that there was sufficient evidence, but if a grand jury did, then that would be the route that the Justice Department could take. It's possible that they have returned an indictment, though we have not yet seen the document. We have not seen any updates from the court about what this instrument is that Lemon was charged in, and specifically what he was charged with. We do know, though, that some of the protesters who were there, who were not journalists, but the protesters were charged with going into the church and disrupting this religious service.
And remember, he had a few days of freedom because that man and the two young ladies, they're still in jail. Last time I checked. And so Marsh and Mello, sounds like they're all paid. Yeah, Mayor. And so it was time for him to be picked up.
Violating laws related to that. So it's possible that that will be the similar charge that Lemon will face. All this will become much more clear, though, once these documents are unsealed, and we do that, expect that to happen this morning, to then, as this will then continue to play out. I mean, as this new arrest tells us, Lemon was arrested last night in Los Angeles. This other journalist was arrested this morning. If there are other arrests related to this, because not everyone was charged in that initial complaint that the Justice Department was trying to charge, they could be playing out this morning. So it may be an instance where we do.
There's another moron. Yeah, I think she's still in jail last time I checked. In the words of Bugs Bunny, what a maroon. A. Jones, if you go to jail on Friday, don't you have to stay until Monday? Woo! OMG. Gina, the dumb old Fonda lady and Mayor Bass are throwing their two. Yeah, Gina, all of these people, pack these people up and deport these people are nuts. Okay, they just are. Messed up part is this fool is originally from my home state of Louisiana, making my state look bad. Mindy, you're talking about this idiotic woman here that was arrested for going into the church. Did she not get the memo? And I just laugh. The Black Americans who are being arrested, they're screaming and crying racism, and we're just laughing. It's hilarious. Because they're out there, and again, they're being used as tools. Maga's laughing now. They're trying to pull, especially Black Americans, out into the streets to fight for these illegals. And as you can see, it's not working. Zelly, keep your distance from our churches. No riots, protests. Yeah, Zelly, yeah, keep that mess. There you're trying to worship God. You don't want to be around that nonsense. And those demons, no. Okay, Libby. Okay. All right, here we go.
See additional arrests, and then we do eventually see this charging document and understand what charges they are specifically facing. As you said,
no one told those clowns to go out there, so whatever happens to them, who gives a care? I don't.
Lemon's lawyer, Abby Lowell, says that he will fight this vigorously, and that, you know, it is not unprecedented for journalists to be charged, but it is also very unusual for journalists to be charged because of their First Amendment right to cover events and certain protections that journalists have to participate in capturing news. So there is definitely going to be a big fight here to come on behalf of Don Lemon and most likely this other journalist as they fight back on these charges, which, you know, his lawyer is saying is unprecedented attack on the First Amendment. And as we have seen, the president and his attorney general have gone after people that Trump does see as his perceived enemies. Don Lemon is particularly one of those. Sarah?
Trump is not thinking about Lemonhead Don, okay? So you're thinking too much of Don. Trump could care less about that guy. When does your First Amendment rights stop? Before or after my First Amendment rights? Dummy crap, boom. My girl's Rolyn's review, she knows zesty. My girls, they know it all day long. They just will never admit to it. You're absolutely right. Yes, they're clowns. Oh my God.
Yeah. Kara Scannell, thank you for your reporting and getting us caught up to speed. We are expecting to see any time now this morning or perhaps into the afternoon the charges, because this has to go through court and it has to be made public. Brian Stelter, now that you are learning that there are two journalists who have been taken into custody, one of whom we know well, our colleague and friend Don Lemon, the other who is very well known here as an independent journalist.
This is laughable. I love this. Maybe they'll learn their lesson. Dorian, they need to read the room. Exactly. And Don Lemon's on video. The preacher told him to leave. Right, James? They have everything on video. So, MAGA, I don't think liberals could read green eggs and ham. That's why they got rid of it. Ouch. Hey, Jones, I'm glad those church folks chose mercy because I have a suspicion they were all armed. Okay, Jones, yeah, you never know. That lady in the black. Oh, okay. CJ. All right.
She also saying that she was taken into custody, Georgia Fort. I saw her just the other day. She was covering the Ilhan Omar incident.
Which was fake and phony. Ilhan Omar. What a joke. Another scam.
What does that tell you about what the Trump administration is doing here? I mean, the First Amendment is the First Amendment for a reason.
A disturbing escalation against reporting in America. And I would also put it in the framework of protests. You know, this is part of an ongoing pressure campaign against protests, especially the kind of provocative anti-Trump protest action that we have seen makes the administration so uncomfortable and frankly makes some voters very uncomfortable. This is an action, this arrest of Don Lemon, this arrest of this independent journalist who is live streaming and reporting in Minnesota. This is something that some MAGA loyalists have been demanding. They've been wanting to see it happen. When Trump promised retribution, this is the kind of retribution that some of his voters, not all, but some of his voters wanted to see. And I think that is, for better or for worse, some of the context for what we're seeing this morning. In this, you know, the First Amendment is meant to protect both a reporter's right to report, but also a congregation's right to worship. So legal experts might say this is somewhat complicated, although Lemon said all along he was there as a reporter, not as an activist. And he did a really...
care what he said. We watched his actions. Did you hear about Jeffree Steele's new song, A Voice? Okay, Gina, I will, dear. Thank you. Hello, Nemo has been found. Yay. Jet lag. All right. Donna. Oh, my God. Jet lag is just joining us, and he's already starting. I cannot do anything with this chat. It is just... My girls has just corrupted everyone. That's just... that. It is what it is. Sarah Sidner. Okay. Tell that, okay, to show my girls is starting again.
The important job showing people, all of us now who can watch the video, what happened inside that church. I want to back up to that Sunday morning. That intrusion into City's church was sincerely shocking to many, many millions of Americans, and myself included. You know, people, you know, saw that video, they saw Lemon's video, and they were uncomfortable by what happened inside that church. The idea that worship service was disrupted by protesters. And now there's a very interesting debate about whether the protesters were right or they were wrong to go into the church. But that is a political debate. And that's a debate about what forms of protest are effective. The Trump administration is moving that political debate into the legal arena and wanting to take it into court. and have a court fight. And we know there have been these attempts to arrest some of the other protesters last week who were there. And now we have these arrests of these reporters who documented the scene. I'm reminded of what one of Lemmons' friends, Jennifer Welch, said to her on a podcast. Lemmon was talking to Welch, and Welch said to Lemmon, quote, "You are a prize for them, an independent, gay, Black, happy, successful man. And this is an attempt to intimidate and beat you down." So that
now, you know, they had to bring his sexuality. He's Black. He's this. So this is an attack again on the racist Trump. Oh my God. Administration. And they're anti-Black, they're anti-gay, they're anti all of these things. And that's why they're going after him. What a joke these people are. What a joke.
That's how Lemmons' friends see this situation. This attempt to charge him, and now this actual arrest of Lemmon. He's in jail in LA now, as an attempt to target another Trump foe. And let me also quote, Sarah, our colleague Larry Madowo, who's based in Nairobi, who covers Africa.
I promise you, Don Lemon is the least of Donald Trump's worries. So, no, he's Black. So, my girls won't stop.
For CNN, he wrote on X a few minutes ago, "This arrest is a gift to authoritarian governments worldwide who can now justify arresting journalists they don't like because even America does it."
What a joke.
That is stark. It is reality. There is, as we have spoken about, the potential of a major chilling effect, although I certainly am not going to shut my mouth. I know that you won't either. There are many journalists that will continue to call a spade a spade. But there is a definite fear here, especially for those who are independent journalists, who are smaller, who don't have an apparatus around them as they are out in the streets, or if they go into buildings, whether or not they are protected, Sarah, and whether they have the means. Sure.
We have heard, by the way, from Pam Bondi moments ago. She says Lemmon's arrested. She mentions Georgia Fort. She mentions 2 other individuals, she says, all arrested in connection with what happened at the church. So the Attorney General now confirming these arrests. She says 4 people were taken into custody total.
Good. Sounds good to me. So there's that. Okay, hit the like button, folks. Oh, this is comical. How you doing? Risa, hello, dear. We are just winding down our Friday, having a good time. Enjoying the day's festivities. Oh my God. Keep running your mouth, 2-cent journalist, and you FAFO, just like Lemon Twist. Right, Greg. OMG. This is hilarious. Hit the like button, folks, and share out the stream, if you will. And I had to jump on. So again, they've always felt that they were above the law. So let's go to Twitter. And then we'll leave. We'll be done. Okay. Oh my God. I've been laughing. As soon as I heard this, I have been laughing all day. Okay, here we go. So remember, they were saying that Trump is attacking journalism, and he's not. I just walked in the door from work and I caught the end of this. It's all over the news. Take care, sweetheart. Okay, Risa, thanks for joining us, love. Yeah, thank you so much, all of you who are here. And thank you for hitting the like button. All right. I'd rather watch a cow take a dump than watch and listen to this bald-headed idiot. Oh my God. Woo! That's okay, Libby boy. You're fine. Dorian, I hope they get all of them. Yeah, so James O'Keefe, Nick Sorter, Nick Shirley, Cam Higbee, Savannah Hernandez, Andy Steve Baker. Remember, because we have watched several live streams during the protesting. And yeah, all of my service people, thank you for your service. Yeah, CJ is off the chain. I can't do anything with CJ. He's been around my girls too long. So anyway, they're saying it's an attack on their First Amendment rights. Don Lemon broke the law. Being a journalist doesn't get you a free pass for committing crimes, plain and simple. And so we don't care what he's saying. So this was Benny. Oh my God. He's always laughing at these crazies, these psychos. Listen.
To every lib who's screaming and crying about Don Lemon's arrest this morning, I have a couple questions for you. You're calling this an attack on journalism. No, it was Don Lemon who was attacking a Christian church that was praying peacefully. You didn't care about attacks on journalism when Nick Sotor, Nick Shirley, Cam Higbee, Savannah Hernandez, Andy No were all being physically attacked. James O'Keefe got death threats this week. They threw rocks, bricks, frozen water bottles at his car, shattered his windshield. They said they were going to kill him. Nobody cared about attacks on journalism when that happened, so I don't think so. And then secondly, you say this is an attack on the First Amendment. No, this is a consequence that is happening for Don Lemon engaging in criminal behavior. You know, that exact same excuse was used by Steve Baker when you arrested him for January 6th. He's a journalist that was covering January 6th, and there were dozens of these people. They're on our show all the time. Covering January 6th, I was a journalist. Nope, arrested by the DOJ. We don't like you. We don't like your politics, whatever. I'm saying that you can't have it both ways. You try to have it both ways all the time. Don Lemon engaged in a crime. Don Lemon was part of a crime. You don't get to say I'm a journalist as a shield for get out of jail free every single time you commit a criminal act. And by the way, it was a grand jury of Don Lemon's peers in dark blue Minnesota that approved the arrest warrant. So I'm not going to hear you crying about nobody is above the law and we're just going to follow the law when now the law says Don Lemon committed a crime, or at the very least needs to be arrested and put on trial. So again, you don't get to have it both ways. You arrested Donald Trump on 92 separate charges, facing 400 years in prison for things Donald Trump didn't even do, for places Donald Trump wasn't even at. Sitting there, like, saying that this is about the First Amendment when you arrested Donald Trump for literally using the First Amendment. No, you don't get to have it both ways. So cry more. Don Lemon deserves to go to jail.
You see, Benny's like, who cares? Oh, those of you who are just joining us, let me stop this so you can hear. I played this at the beginning. So this is what he said leaving the courthouse, okay?
I need sunglasses. Okay.
I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Woo! Okay. Here we go. I was having another moment. I'm sorry.
How are you? Wow. Can everybody hear me? Are you guys set? Everybody ready? So look, I want to thank everybody for their support. It truly means the world to me. I had no idea what was going on because obviously I haven't seen anything. I have spent my entire career covering the news. I will not stop now. In fact, there is no more important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Thank you all.
That's all Lemonhead had to say. So anyway, that's all pretty much I had for you. Oh my God. I could not wait to get home today. As soon as I heard that news, I was trying to get home as quickly as possible. Donna Marie. Yes, Mr. Law Dog. Oh, another Timu Obama. Okay, no one's going to do what you did. Right, Lemon Ball. Okay, uh-oh, Martian Mellow's getting started. Uh-oh. Yes, Gina. But they're always allowed to do what they want. Oh, my God. Yeah, Rita is hilarious. Oh, my God. Sky Australia. She missed her call, and she definitely should have been a comedian. She is hilarious. So that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you. Let me see. Yeah, that's all. I just wanted to jump on. He's going to come out looking like Shanae. Not Shanae. Oh my God. Don Lemon Boo 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 Hoo Hoo Poopy Head. Yeah, we don't care. Okay, Nemo. See you tomorrow, love. Yeah, I'm done. We're done. The topic I was going to talk about tonight, we'll talk about tomorrow. But when this news broke, I had to come and talk about this. So, yeah, don't drop the soap. Better get soap on the rope. All right. So we're done, folks. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of their Friday. And yeah, I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'll get out and do my running around before the bad weather starts, and then we'll see. We'll just play it by ear. They need to remake Police Academy. Oh my God, CJ, that whole, I love every single one of those movies. Police Academy, they were hilarious. That Leslie Nielsen, to me, he didn't receive enough accolades. He was completely hilarious. This will all die down in about 3 days. He thinks he's going to make this a sensational story, but I don't think that's going to happen. Churches are offering. Yes, Risa, they had no right to go in there. Yes. Yes, God bless all of you. I'm going to come and talk to you in the live chat section of wait a minute. Here we go. Yeah, I'm coming to talk to you in the live chat, and I'll talk to you until YouTube cuts it off. Thank you so much, Martian Mello. Much love to you and yours as well. All of you, please stay warm. I don't want to see the light bill. I know that much because woo, we've had some really cold temperatures that we don't normally receive, and so I'm like, oh my goodness. Anyway, I enjoyed all of you. Make sure you meet me here tomorrow. I'll probably be live tomorrow evening. CJ. CJ's misbehaving. Thank you, Greg. Thank you, love. Love you all. Be safe. Risa's laughing about the soap. Yeah, all of you be safe. Stay warm. Be careful. Be cognizant of your surroundings. I'm coming to talk to you right now in the live chat, and I'll be there until YouTube stops the live chat. All right? Thank you so much. Don't forget to check out my shorts. I have several little short videos that I've done. Check those out. Coming to talk to you now.